Hello again all, this is Richard. I just thought I'd do a bit more. I'm actually just under 2 miles. I'm actually on the second mile back, and I'm feeling, well, 1, lightheaded, 2, I've got some kind of clarity, which is absolutely fantastic, and I'd like to just talk to you about it. One thing I'd like to thank is all the people who are helping me in many ways. Help always comes from the most obscure source, or the best help always comes from the obscure source. And there is one person I'd like to do a shout out to, and that's Olwyn, my mother-in-law. There are times when we butt heads. We seem to see things from the same perspective, but we just look at it through different glasses. And that's what I've just learned recently. I'd like to say thank you very much, Olwyn, and this might embarrass you, but I love you for it, thank you. One of the things I've been developing over the years actually is why things happen to people. And I am a Christian, and a lot of people know that. I'm going to try and keep this as secular as possible. I'm going to use a Christian story of Moses to try and illustrate the point, but I'll also try and be as secular as possible. If you want to bring Christianity or religion into it, please do. If not, I hope you take something from it. I think these problems, like my surgery, people who have breakups, breakdowns, who have insurmountable odds. I know quite a few people there, and I'm not going to mention names, but you all know who you are. But let's say the world has not a sense of humour, but it needs nothingness to give you clarity. It's like meditation. When you sit down and have a prayer or meditate, you clear your mind and things become clearer. And this is what these things do. I know that throughout this convalescence, I'll probably end up doing some superb things. I did last time when I had my thrombosis. I got together, I wrote a game, and I'm still actually using that structure for now. Sorry, my coat's falling off my arm. I need to... Ow! Yes, painful. So, yes, I did a lot of artwork, and I'm planning to do that now. So I will actually go on to what I'm trying to talk about. The thing I want to say is the story of Moses. God never used Moses when he was a prince, because he thought, Moses that is, he had everything. He didn't need anything else. But he didn't have everything. God wanted to use him in certain ways, and he knew that a person of his prestige, with the wealth he had, the power, the slaves and everything like that, he would not do what God wanted. So Moses had to be brought down, and he was. He found a situation where he actually ended up murdering a slave, a slave guard. Ended up running to Midian and becoming a shepherd. And over those 40 years of being a shepherd, he was brought law. He probably felt he was so used to being a prince with money, prestige, and I said slaves. He now has to do it all himself and look after sheep. And that is when God used him, because that would have created a void in his life. It would have allowed him to see the bigger picture. He wouldn't be cluttered up by everything in life. So that's how he was used. Now I'm going to use another religious figure. Well, not religious figure, but more a personal philosophy. Gandhi, when he had everything, he didn't do anything. It was only when he gave up everything, and literally Gandhi did give up everything, that is when he did the best. Mother Teresa gave up everything, become a nun. She did everything as well. That's when great things are done. When you're laid low, when you've got nothing left, and you've got nothing to hope for. Everything is to shoot for it. That is what we should strive for. Not strive to actually knock yourself down, but when we do find ourselves knocked down, use that as the lowest point of the ladder, and then use the ladder to climb up. And that is what we should be doing, and that's what I'm going to do. And that's what I think some of you lot probably should be doing as well. Whenever you feel low, just think, why am I brought low? There must be a reason. If you believe in God, if you believe in karma or fate of the world, even if you're an atheist, there must be a reason for it. There's always, whenever you're brought low, there is room for something else. And that is what we should, again, strive for. And I think that's a great learning point. That I'm not going to let this, my wrist, hamper me in what I do. I've practiced 3 weeks before now, writing. I've done some sketches, which you've all seen, vaguely. And I'm going to do some painting, and I'm going to do some computer programming, and I'm not going to let that hamper me at all. One finger typing is painful. I've tried it. I've tried 2 finger typing today, and it was very, very painful, but I will go back to doing 1 finger typing. I'm doing these VBlogs to help me help you to do anything, really. So I hope these really do help people, and I hope this moment of clarity I've just got isn't exhaustion, dizziness and drugs, but an insight, and I hope you take something away from that. And I'd like to say again, thank you all for watching, and thank you all for bearing with me and helping me through this difficult time. And I'm sure there are other people out there which also need your help. So just keep an eye out for people who are low and see if you can try and get them on their path to glory. Because I think that's where they're heading. That's where you should be heading to. See you later all. This is Richard Holton, signing off.